Hi guys, it's Wendy with Ask the Landlady, and I'm here at the beautiful Marietta Vacation Club, Grand Ocean in South Carolina, Hilton Head. And if you've been following me, you know that I'm all about buying a duplex. I'm all about buying real estate. I'm not all about buying timeshare, although here I am at timeshare. So people are like, you're so negative about timeshare. You even wrote a book, Never Buy Timeshare, which again, I stand by that. Never buy it. Look up a book on Amazon, Never Buy Timeshare. But people are like, you're always so negative. I'm like, fine. Let me try to find some of the positives about timeshare. So here we are, 4, maybe 5 reasons. We'll see what we get into in this video of 5 great reasons to buy timeshare. First of all, it is so fun after you get home, next few years, weeks, months after buying the timeshare, you can't get out of your contract, is to maybe keep a running list with you and your spouse about all the lies that the timeshare told you that you're just now finding out, right? Sure, you can schedule it for July 4th weekend. Absolutely, you can get one that fronts right on the beach whenever you want. Yeah, your maintenance fees are never going to go up. They're going to stay right here. It's so fun to just look back at that list and say, wow, in that 90-minute presentation, they told us this, and this, and none of them are true. It just becomes a fun little game for you and your family. So would love to hear about it in your comments. What lies did the salesperson tell you? What's on your list? Because that, again, a fun game. So that's a good reason. Just something, you're always looking for something to do with your spouse, and that's kind of fun. A number 2 reason is because, the scheduling of your vacation is so hassle-free, so easy. You just go on, for me, to get in here to the Marietta, 13 months out. I have to decide when my family of 30 can actually leave and go on vacation. So that's fun, just going to all the family and trying to get a date. So enjoyable, all the squabbles, it's great. And then I have to mark it on my calendar, 9 a.m. at a certain day, and I have to leave work, I have to leave a workout, I have to schedule, everything's on hold for that day. So I can get on there with that person and try to get my weeks here at Grand Ocean. And then inevitably they can get me like 1 week. So then I'm like, okay, when can I call again? They tell me when I can call again. And it takes about 8-9 hours. It's great. And then scheduling it to get here. So the scheduling process, another great reason for timeshare. Number 3 is just, it's so fun after you buy the timeshare to discover that you could have bought it on the secondary market for a fraction of the cost. Just like a new car, right? You drive it off the lot. Well, with timeshare, it's even better. You drive it off the lot after what you've paid for, and maybe even financed with a salesperson at your 90-minute presentation. 90% of that value leaves as soon as you walk out that door. So, again, great reason. Just something so fun to find out that you've lost all that value just in walking out the door. So, another great reason to buy timeshare is because it's another fun game with your family or your spouse or whomever to go online and find out that you could have rented the property for years cheaper than your initial outlay of cost plus your annual maintenance fees. So again, another fantastic reason to buy timeshare, because you like to be a sucker. You love a bad deal. That's why you're here in this timeshare game. That's the only thing I can figure out about those of us who bought into timeshare, is that we just love to play these games. We love to spend hours on the phone trying to schedule it. We love to discover all the lies the salespeople told us, and we love finding out later on that we've lost 90% of our value and that we could actually be renting year after year. Go to redweek.com, or somebody who has timeshare, they'd be glad to rent it out to you. If they're delighted if they can get something to offset their maintenance costs, or at least just cover them, let alone the outlay of money that they put in the beginning, which is just a total lost cause, right? So there you have it, 4 great reasons why you should buy timeshare, or why you should instead go to Amazon and look up Never Buy Timeshare and buy my book. I'd love for you to shoot me a comment and tell me what great reason you have for buying timeshare, or the fun game of playing what lies did the salesman tell you, because those are doozies. I'd love to hear those. So shoot me a comment, and again, have a beautiful, great day. Buy a duplex, not timeshare.